What is up, YouTube? Vince the Prince here, back again for another Monday Night Football. So thank y'all as I'm getting set up here. I'm pretty sure kickoff is happening right here, but obviously we're always late because we love to be, and because we love our intro. But yeah, so obviously today we have the Patriots versus the Giants. I think this one should not be as close as people might think. I think the Patriots should run home with this game as it is the first play from scrimmage here besides the kickoff. The Patriots here with Drake May are on offense, and they are close to the 50-yard line already. So let's see. So let me know down in the comments, y'all, if you guys have any type of fantasy implications here. We are getting down close to where some of these leagues will be getting into the playoffs soon. So next week might be the last week before you get into the playoffs for fantasy, or it could be the week before, depending on how your playoff bracket works, whether it starts in week 15 or if it starts in week 16, or if you're weird and it starts in week 17. But yeah, so go ahead and let me know down in the comments, y'all. I will be watching this game here as it looks like Mac Hollins gets the catch. But yeah, so far, obviously, the Patriots have been doing really, really well. So we can't really doubt them too much here to win this game. But they are supposed to win against the spread here. We do a sleeper pick'ems here. So let me go ahead and check what they're favored by. I think it's like 10.5 points, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, too much, 7.5 points. So they have to win by 8 to cover here for the spread. I think it could very well happen, but we will see. Obviously, I am going against Dizzle here, and he has the Giants actually covering here, so that's interesting. He doesn't believe in his team to cover against the spread here, which the Giants have been doing good, so there's a possibility that they don't cover against the spread here. The Patriots don't cover the 8 because, again, Giants defense is pretty good, honestly, as well as the offense with Jameis Winston actually playing pretty dang good. We got Spring Roll Boavoa. Hope I'm saying that right. But hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream here. I see you are on the phone. So let me know if I'm right smack dab in the middle. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Hey, Fishy. It says, hello, how's your day going? Pretty good. Alex Blocks, how are you doing? Hello. Welcome to the stream, boys and girls. But yeah, so it looks like the Patriots are already in field goal range. So really all they need to do is get a few more yards, get a field goal, and they're good to go. If not, they're looking for the touchdown here. So Drake May drops back, passes right there to Diggs, and there's another first down, so even closer to the red zone area. Hi, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you, man? How is your man or woman, boy or girl? How are you doing on this nice Monday Night Football? He says good. That's awesome, man. Nice to know. Nice to know. But yeah, it's a good Monday. Watching football, it's all you can really ask for, right? Ooh, Drake May gets out of that sack with Thibodeau on his heels and everything. He's just going to throw this ball away. I'm very surprised that he got out of there. So I thought that was a sack for sure. But it looks like two Giants players run into each other, and that is going to be why. Oh, it was Brian Burns. My bad. Sorry. Brian Burns, not Thibodeau. Thibodeau's number 5. Brian Burns is 0. It says, hi. Hey, go Joe. How are you doing? He says, what da? What up? Is that what you mean? Hey, Fishy. How's it going? There you go. Ramondre Stevenson getting in some work. It is 3rd down, though, so we'll see what the Patriots pull out here on this 3rd and 3. Obviously, they're going for the touchdown. He says, I had played that game. Oh, what game did you play? Let me know. All right, 3rd and 3 here. Drake May is in the backfield there. See what goes on this play. Oh, there you go. There's Hunter Henry for the first down into the 1st and goal, as we are in the red zone now, boys and girls. It says, "What's your favorite team?" And that was a mistype. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Don't worry about it. My favorite team is the Seattle Seahawks. I am currently in the middle of a move. So right now, I do not have everything up and everything. I'll actually show you my background here. This is my actual background as we are in the middle of a move. So I just have either this usually up or just for fun purposes here, since we are playing in the Patriots Stadium at Foxborough and Gillette Stadium, I have this up here. So just so I don't have to show my, pre-move type of background here, moving from an apartment to a home. So we have a lot of things to move, and we're almost done. So we should be done by this upcoming weekend with everything. Should be over there in the house. We are just waiting for some flooring to be installed into our home starting on Wednesday. So should be done by Friday at the latest, and we should have everything being set up everywhere. So Drake May, oh man, there's the Henderson short of the touchdown there. It says nice. Thank you. But yeah, what's your favorite team? Put it down in the comments. But yeah, so Henderson is just short. He's about at the 3.5, 4 yard line, depending on where they spot it. But let's see. It's gonna be 3rd and goal here. Obviously, this could be 4 down territory, but it's whether or not the New England Patriots are wanting to be vigorous at this point in time, so early in the beginning of this game. Oh, awesome! So we do have a Green Bay Packers podcaster here on this channel. His name is Reed McCall. He is one of the biggest Green Bay Packers fans I know of. He's actually a small part owner of the Green Bay Packers. He bought some of their stock in like 2022 or 2021 or something like that. So we just actually got back from a game over there in Lambeau Field about a week ago. I think it was last Sunday. But yeah, so it was actually a pretty nice game, pretty chilly, as the Patriots are going to go for 3 here. So they're going to go for the field goal. So let me get this all set up so that way I can bring this up as the field goal is good. Let me go ahead and update the score. But yeah, what got you into being a Packers fan? I don't know if there's anything in specific that kind of makes you into a Packers fan, but let me know down in the comments what made you a Packers fan as I update this scoreboard. Take that off. But yeah, I'll tell you why I became a Seahawks fan. I didn't really watch too much football. I watched a little bit of the NFL early on when I was a teenager. I'm 27, about to turn 28 this weekend. But yeah, I was in high school at the time, and somebody slapped a Seahawks sticker on my locker, and I said, I don't really have this favorite team. At the time, I liked the Steelers. I just liked watching football and good defense at that point in time. But yeah, so now I became a Seahawks fan. I've been a Seahawks fan 2 years before we actually won the Super Bowl. So pretty happy that at least I got to see a Super Bowl, as they're my favorite team now. It says, "How's your night?" It's rewind time. Pretty good, man. How are you? Just here enjoying Monday Night Football. So obviously the scoreboard up here, if you can see it, it's 3-0. So yeah, enjoying it. He says, "I live in the area." Oh, okay. So you're from Wisconsin. We were just there. Nice area. The only thing that's so different, I live in Texas. So yeah, I'm a Texas, like born and raised type of boy, as well as everybody on this channel. AJ and Reed themselves too are here from Texas. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, we were there. The only thing that's so different is that we have a lot of street lights, not too many turnarounds. You guys have so many turnarounds, at least the areas that I was driving in, like Oshkosh, Appleton, especially getting into Green Bay there too, where Lambeau is at. There's a lot of turnarounds. So I'm assuming the whole state in Wisconsin is like that. So it's pretty interesting. But we rented a car and we were driving everywhere, so it was pretty fun. Says I live in Green Bay too. Oh wow, that's cool. Maybe you guys should link up. Hey fishy fishy, and it's rewind time. It says I live in Wisconsin, not the closest to Green Bay. Ah, that's okay. Okay, that's cool. Well, nice to meet y'all. Uh, but yeah, Wisconsin is nice. Obviously, it was a little colder than Texas, but Texas is actually pretty cold right now. What's y'all's weather up there right now? Ours is, I believe, in the 40s at this point in time in Texas because of that winter storm that came down. Yeah, we're at 47 degrees at this point in time. What is it over there in Wisconsin now? Let's see. Ooh, Abdul Carter. So there was something funny that I saw on Twitter. Basically, Abdul Carter did not play the first drive, right? And he might not end up playing the first quarter. I don't know if it's the first quarter or just the first drive. But Abdul Carter was sat because of an incident that happened. I don't know if this was true or not, but basically they were saying that he was watching, for lack of a better term, some videos that he shouldn't have been watching in the meetings, and he had his Bluetooth on, I guess, and I guess it wasn't connected to his speakers, and basically they heard some noise from his phone or wherever he was watching those certain videos, and yeah, so now he is not able to play either the first quarter or the first drive. I don't remember which one it said. But yeah, so I don't know how true that is, but if y'all want to search it up, super funny. So Abdul Carter from the Giants did not play the first drive so far. He says, "Oh," he says, "Yeah, like 20 probably." Wow, pretty cold. Yeah, when we were there, I think it was like the lowest that it ever got to was like 34, and that was at night. Um, but yeah, when we were at the Packers game, I think the temperature was like 39 into like 41 ish, as there was not that much sun out while we were there at that 12 o'clock game. It says, yeah, it is. It's like in the 20s. It's cool. Yeah, really cold. Obviously, we hope it doesn't get that cold over here. In Texas, we're not built for that type of weather, as it does freeze pretty easily since there's a lot of humidity in the air over here. So, uh, our houses and apartments and roads are not built for the cold like that to freeze. As there's a scuffle here, and a ref has fallen down. Oof, no flags though. Interesting. Oh yeah, Jackson Dart not doing very well here. So it's not Jameis Winston as Jackson Dart is now playing. We'll see what happens here as Jackson Dart takes over as the starting quarterback. That's not looking good so far, but really we can't determine everything based on a couple of plays so far. So he does have some drip on his neck, though. He's got a big diamond chain on his neck. So very interesting for sure. Van Rotten trying to protect his quarterback. That's where the scuffle was at. Oh wow. Jackson Dart has only been in the league for less than a season. He's already been hit while running the ball 84 times. Definitely taxing his body quite a bit as Robinson gets the ball and gets tackled, and it will be a fourth and about 6 or 7. So it looks like we're going to have a punt here from the New York Giants. The Patriots will get the ball back. I think this one, at this point in time, the way he's playing, probably not going to be the best thing. But obviously, he will get some guys open. They'll play a little bit more, uh, I guess, less conservative, and hopefully Jackson Dart can get some things going. Okay, looks like we'll get a run back here on this punt. No blocking the backs just yet, and it's going to be a deep run. This one might go all the way. Yep, we're going to get a punt return here for about 90 something yards almost, I would say, and it is a punt return for a touchdown. Patriots score. 94-yard punt return by Marcus Jones. Amazing. I think that's the first one that we've seen live. Punt returns are very seldom nowadays because of penalties, always bringing them back. Same thing for kickoffs, so that's awesome. Fishy says, hey, what do you do for a living? I'm an occupational therapist, hence why I'm still wearing scrubs. Just woke up from a nap right before this game, basically. But yeah, since we've been moving and I work at a hospital, 5 days a week, all that stuff. And I have an hour drive from where I live at to where I work, just because of distance reasons. But yeah, so yeah, I get pretty tired. But yeah, I'm an occupational therapist. Basically, I work in a hospital and I provide therapy to some patients. That's basically how best I can sum it up without going up into too much detail. It says, I bet on Cam Scatterbull the week he got injured. Oh, no, that's not very fun. Yeah, I wish he was still playing, obviously. Next year, hopefully, if they're both healthy at the same time, God willing, all that stuff, I think they have a really good shot at actually being a really good team because we saw a lot of flashy moments there for the New York Giants. They obviously have a decent defense, but the offense is still very young, and obviously the offensive line there is not the best. I think if they can draft a few more pieces and hopefully hit on some of them, as Joe Schoen is not very much the best GM, so hopefully that they can hit on some people. But right now, yeah, the Giants still need a lot of help to be a really good team. Sorry, I'm opening up some snacks here. But yeah, I was really sad to see that Cam Scatterbull got hurt. For fantasy purposes, I didn't have him in any leagues because I didn't trust him. But yeah, maybe next year I will. So he actually looks pretty good. And he says, nice. Thank you. Yeah, I like my job. It's very fun. I like to talk with patients and, for lack of a better term, kind of vibe with them, get to know them. They get to know me and everything that I do and what they do or what they have done since my patients are a lot older. In the hospital, you'll have many, many more patients in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s and 100s. I've had a few patients that are centennials. I think the oldest one I've had is 101. But yeah, so very fun people. Get to know about how their life was growing up and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Kavion Wiggins says, are you going to show the game? For legal terms, I cannot show the game realistically here. I just do a play-by-play, and we are currently on commercial. But if I do, we can get banned, and our channel can get a strike on it, which means that we won't be a channel anymore. So I can't really show it live without getting in trouble. Says, okay, yep, sorry. Says no hello. Well, how are you doing, man? Hello to you. But yeah, no, we won't be showing the game for sure. But we will be talking about it. Oh, you're good. Don't worry about that. You're good. We just don't want to get in trouble here. The NFL can sue us even though we don't have that much money to take. But yeah. So do you make any money from YouTube? Not really. We just do this for fun. Hopefully one day we will. But basically, as of right now, we have about 700 subscribers here on YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. We appreciate it heavily, as we do love what we do. But we do this for free. We just do it out of the kindness of our heart, as well as because we enjoy it. So my two best friends, AJ and Reed, are not here at this point in time, but we do a lot of videos here on the channel as much as we can, as we all work full time. So at this point in time, usually me and Reed do these games, but Reed just got promoted at his job. So he's got a lot more or a lot less time to do the channel. So I've been picking up the slack too, since I got a little bit more time. But yeah. So yeah, let's see here. It's 1st and 10 for the Giants, as obviously the Patriots had a run back on that punt for a touchdown. And it looks like Tracy Jr. gets about 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 8 here. Still the Giants' ball. It's looking pretty good at this point for the Patriots. So let me go ahead and update the scores. I haven't done that while I read these comments. Kavion's laughing. He says, hello to everybody in the room. This is a lot more subs than me. Oh, how many subs do you have, Fishy? I didn't know you did some channel YouTube stuff. What do you record and show and go live for and all that stuff? Let me know down in the comments. Pretty cool. We don't really meet a lot of people that actually do YouTube. We have some fans on here that actually do some like videos here and there, but nobody really that does anything crazy. He says like 55. Well, don't be discouraged. We've been doing this for about 3 or 4 years, I would say, maybe a little bit longer. At first, we started off pretty rough, but we've hit a stalemate here. Ooh, Jackson Dart gets popped at the end of that one. And some more of his teammates are going to fight for him as they are attacking this linebacker from the Patriots. There is a lot of flags going on here, but here's the updated score. Patriots 10, Giants 0. Jackson Dart, man. Putting his body on the line for sure. Really not the smartest move, but we're going to get our second fight here. I think that's Peyton Atlas, the linebacker for. Oh man, yeah, he came in super hot on that. Definitely a legal play, but still, it's a legal hit. Yeah, he was still in bounds. Yep, that is on Jackson Dart there, taking that hit way too prematurely. It's Rewind Time says, I have 24. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Love to see you guys young YouTubers over here starting up. So I make Skate 4 videos. Oh, cool. I haven't played that game. Obviously not Skate 4, but any of the skates. Have not played those games in so long. Haven't really played games a lot. He says, I will sub to you. Awesome, man. I'll go ahead and sub to you after this too. Got to take care of this video first before I start getting on the phone. It says, I would love to see the Buffalo Bills and New England in the Super Bowl. That would be cool. The only thing is that you can't see them in the Super Bowl because they're both on the AFC side, but definitely the AFC Championship game, since they are from the same division, that would be really cool to see. There's a good possibility that could happen. The Buffalo Bills are not playing that well. Obviously, the New England Patriots are the number 1 seed at this point in time. I think they're the number 2 seed now because of the Denver Broncos. But still, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Brandon, here's one of our OG members here, one of our followers. Says, what's good? What's good, Brandon? How are you doing? 10-0 already for the Patriots, beating the Giants. Theo Johnson, the one that got flagged earlier, cannot catch the ball after getting a big hit. So I think they should let Keon come to New England. Oh, that'd be cool. Obviously, another wide receiver for New England there. I do think he has a lot of, possibility to be a good receiver. It's just that, he's not very consistent. I do think he's a little bit not undersized, but underskilled at this point in time. He's still a young wide receiver and he needs to learn a lot. But yeah, definitely Keon, I hope, can be a really good wide receiver one day. And here's another punt return here. This time they do stop him. He gets about to the 39, 40-yard line. So the Patriots will start there on their side of the football field. Oh, Christian Ellis is the guy's name who popped the heck out of Jackson Dart. But still the first quarter here, boys and girls. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left to go. Coming to a commercial break. So go ahead and put down in the comments, guys. Do you guys play fantasy football? You guys strictly play and stream certain games like how, what is it? Who was it? It's Rewind Time says I make Skate 4 videos. What games do y'all play? I really like to see what people do in their spare time. Definitely, I used to be a gamer. Used to play a lot of Madden, a lot of 2K. Played some Call of Duty, and not really online or anything. I was more of a guy who liked to play the storylines there, so the campaigns and all that. But never really was a huge um, like online player. Wasn't really that good. That's why, and I never really put too much time into it. I usually put a lot of time into my 2K game. But yeah. Trying to pull up some of my fantasy games here. I've already won in all of them, I believe, but always like to bring them up just to show y'all how I'm doing, everything like that. Let me know how you guys are doing as well in your fantasy leagues, if you play or not. But yeah, just bringing these up. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. So let me bring this one up over here, bring this bad boy up over here, as I am trying to stay up in the middle of this, so that way I am visible on the small screen, as we do go live just for YouTube on the Sideways platform, and then the vertical phone platform, we also go live there too. So let's see. He says, I don't play. I don't know how. Oh, that's okay. Definitely, you can learn and everything, or you could just not play. It's always fine. I don't really play any more games anymore. Don't have too much time to do from this podcast, as well as working a full-time job and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely no problem at all. Let's see. I will pull this up later for fantasy on our next commercial break. But yeah, at this point in time, I am winning in all my fantasies and should be 4-0 this week unless something detrimental happens. But I don't think there's a possibility in this universe for that to happen. Let's see. 1st and 10 here again for the Patriots. They're highlighting Josh McDaniels as the offensive coordinator here. But the New England Patriots are almost past the midway point in the field here. It looks like they'll cross it right here on this run with Henderson. I believe it's Henderson. Stevenson. With Josh McDaniels in Vegas, he got a good block there at a gain of 9. Now there was talk about maybe he would get the start tonight at left tackle with Will Campbell, the rookie, going on IR, but they go with Benarian Lowe. He was the starter last year. Okay, 2nd and 1 here. Do you play Madden? No, not really anymore. I used to, but haven't really played that in a while. Like again, I said, I don't have too much time on my hands, but I wouldn't mind starting to play Madden. I just don't know if I would have all the time in the world right now with moving to the home, doing the podcast, working, and driving 2 hours out of my day to get home and to work. Wow, it's super windy outside. You can hear the wind from over here. Yep, looks like it's getting super windy outside here in Texas, where we live at. Oh, there's Hunter Henry with a big gain. We do have some fantasy implications for one of our friends here. I will show that in a little bit. He needs Hunter Henry to have one of the biggest legacy games of his life. That one is going to help right there for him. He needs about 23.5 to 24 points from Hunter Henry. Right there, he must have gotten somewhere close near to 4 points almost. because that one was a 30-yard catch with maybe even a 35-yard catch. And then plus PPR, the point there. So it should be about 4.5. He'll definitely need Hunter Henry to get some touchdowns, though. As Drake May gets the pass there to Kayshon Boutte. So Patriots are up. Should be going up close to about 17-0. So I'm going to start editing that, getting this updated for us. But yeah, really crazy. I mean, switch of a hat. Seems like this game is going to be a really quick one, as the New York Giants just do not look like they have a chance whatsoever at this point in time. But we'll see. You never know what will happen. We've seen a lot of other teams blow some leads this year. And it looks like the field goal is good. So there is the updated score there, 17-0. Definitely hope this game is not too bad of a stinker. It's already 17-0 in the first quarter. So we'll see how long we go live here. If it becomes about like 30-something-0 here in the first half, probably won't be live the whole time. Just saying that right now for y'all. But yeah, so looking pretty shabby at this point in time for everybody. But as we are here inside another commercial break, let me go ahead and pull up my screen. So this is one of my fantasies that I am playing in. Obviously, I am kicking some butt here. Drake May is playing, and Theo Johnson is playing for my opponent, but it shouldn't be too bad. As you guys can see here, I am a Seattle fan, so I love that my Seattle Seahawks defense got me 51 points this week. A couple of guys are bad performers. I kind of like Pittman, maybe Kittle if you want to count that. But everybody for me actually did fairly good, so I'm very proud of my team so far. And Drake May is about to give me some good points as well. So we'll see what happens here. But let's go ahead and go to my next one here. This was the one that I was worried about in the beginning. Let's see. It says, I think we will win 27-20. Oh, so you think that the Giants actually might come back. Interesting. That would be a good score, though, for sure. I also have Drake May in this one, so he's solidifying my win for me, as well as the defense here. As you can see, I got some points there for the punt touchdown right there, so very happy about that. So it should be a pretty good one. Had some good points on the bench here in this one, but this team, definitely some performers that did not play well, like Mechie, Waddle, obviously Wilson here, and Amon-Ra just got hurt very early in the game. But my team still pulled through, so I'm winning there in that one. And my last one here that I did not think I was going to win too, but at the last second, RJ Harvey got the touchdown in overtime. Put me over here and against a 9-3 team. I am 5-7, about to be 6-7 and into the playoff picture, hopefully. But we'll see. Definitely. Let's go over here to the Gold League. I will show you all the implications for fantasy for one of the guys that needs to win. And it is this one here. We have a player that is about to be 11-2 if they win. But we have this one player having Hunter Henry, and he's about 16 points down. So if you add 16 there to this score here, he needs about 22.5 points in order to win. So we're hoping that this guy right here can get the dub. But we'll see. So let's take that off, get my face back over here. Let's see. It says, what is your least favorite meme? I don't know if my least favorite meme. That's pretty hard to tell if you have a least favorite meme. What's your least favorite meme? I have a lot of favorite memes for sure. One of my oldest memes that I like is like I guess you can call it a meme / a video, but the one where he's like, put it in reverse, Terry. And there's a guy in a joystick wheelchair type of thing, an electric wheelchair, and he's trying to move his his joystick to kind of get away from the fireworks, and it just goes off. I think that one's so hilarious. Obviously, he didn't get hurt or anything, so that's what actually makes the video a little bit funnier. It was just funny to watch. Singletary with the carry there. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 3. Yeah, the New York Giants are really not getting anything going as we are about to get into the second quarter. Kavion Wiggins says, my nephew be using Josh Allen a lot in his fantasy. Oh, yeah. I have a fantasy too. Let me bring it up here. I have a fantasy where I have actually Josh Allen as well. Josh Allen didn't play all that well this week. He got me 17.72 points. So you can see I went 4-0 this week in all 4 of my fantasies. But yeah, I have Josh Allen too. It says my least favorite ones are any making fun of Kesso. Why Kesso in specific? Is that a new meme or an older meme? Let's see. Kavion says yes. Wow. Thank you. He also says facts. But yeah, he did well. There was a week. Let me go ahead and click on him. I think it was 2 weeks ago, if not last week. An amazing game from Josh Allen. Let me see if I can find it. Right here in his game log. I don't know if this is the fantasy one. Maybe not this one. So let me go back. But yeah, there was a game where Josh Allen had 3 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns. It was pretty insane. But yeah, let me just go back over here. I don't really like Yahoo too much. It says because a lot of people call me Kesso. Oh, why do they call you Kesso? That's interesting for sure. But yeah, he says so the video game is the same way the real game. Okay. So he uses Josh Allen in Madden and stuff. Is that what you're saying? That's pretty cool. Let's go here. Yeah, something's going iffy right here on my computer. Don't know what it is exactly. Maybe I could just do this. Yeah, we'll go back a week. I think it was not this week. Josh Allen played really bad this last week against Houston, but the week prior, let's see. I think it was this week. Yeah, he had 44.68 points, 3 rushing touchdowns, 317 yards, and 3 passing touchdowns. So definitely one of his better performances, as the Giants will actually get a first down here. So that's good for them, making this a better game. But yeah, those are my fantasy implications there, y'all. Definitely love playing fantasy football. So it's just something that we also do on this channel. We give fantasy football advice. So if you are in a fantasy football league and you want some advice, go ahead and put some questions down there. We can help you with your roster lineups or waiver wire pick'ems, all that stuff, all that jazz. We love to do it. So just let us know. It says we got another touchdown. Ooh, is it coming up right now? I could be behind. I don't know. This is what's your favorite NFL stadium that you've been to? So I've been to, I think, 3 NFL stadiums so far. Definitely have a lot more to visit. But I've been to Seattle Stadium. Like I said, we just got back from Lambeau. We've went to the Houston Texans Stadium before. Hopefully next year we actually are going to try to get here to Gillette Stadium because we have a fan over there who's pretty prominent on this channel too. He's not here today. His name is Dizzle, and he lives in the New England area or Massachusetts. So we may actually go to a game next year just to go ahead and hang out with him and stuff like that. But yeah, so far my favorite one, it could be because I'm biased because I'm a Seahawks fan, but it is obviously Lumen Field, Seattle's stadium. It was just great atmosphere. I will say that before the game and all the stuff that is provided there in Lambeau, they have the best overall stadium presentation. But for a game, I think the environment for me is Seattle for sure. Theo Johnson there with a big catch, but it looks like he drops the ball. May have gotten a concussion, but it looks like we're going to get a helmet to helmet here. Theo Johnson looks okay, but yeah, he definitely dropped that ball after getting hit like that. It looked like it came out before, but the hit just added some extra juice to it. It says nice, yeah. He says, what days do you go live? Usually Mondays and Tuesdays. It's either me on Tuesdays or AJ, our other podcaster here, our other host on the NSP Football Talk channel. He usually is doing the fantasy football videos. I'll see if I do one tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be able to, as we are supposed to be moving some more stuff into the house. But we'll see. But yeah, usually Mondays and Tuesdays. And then we have videos coming out on the channel on Tuesdays as well for fantasy football advice before you have to pick up players. And on Thursdays, I release a power rankings video of every single team in the NFL and where I think they are ranked after the week that just happened in the NFL. So week 14 power rankings video will be coming out Thursday. Ooh. There you go. There's a score there. There's a touchdown from Darius Slayton for the Giants. So they are actually going to try and make this a game. Let me go ahead and update the score here and update the quarter since we are now in the second quarter. So this one actually might be a good game. But we'll see if they're going to count this, but I assume that they are going to get the touchdowns. If not right now, then they should get it on the next few plays, hopefully, for the sakes of them. So let's download that. So far, a good game. Definitely a good game. Oh, you know what? One of my other favorite memes is the lizard one. Where he's like, lizard, 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 lizard. Those are funny. Can't wait to see that movie. It's supposed to be a new movie. I don't know if it's by Disney or somebody else, but it's supposed to be a new, like, kind of almost like a Zootopia one. It's supposed to be a new movie that's supposed to be pretty funny. So I'd like to see that movie for sure. I'm a kid at heart. As it is the second quarter, Patriots are leading 17-7, so still a really good game. Obviously a 2-score game at this point in time, but still a lot of football to be played. Any given Monday, we usually say any given Sunday here on the channel, but yeah, any given Monday for this Monday Night Football game. It says Wallens, it's coming out. Is that what it's called? Yeah. But yeah, when? I don't know when it comes out. I can search it up, see when it comes out, but let's see. Don't know where it is. Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the play that held us way to everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for winners. This isn't just a game. This is a battle. Yeah, I can't really find it. Let's see. Let's close that window. There's a new movie called Goat that's coming out. That's also another animated movie that looks funny. I don't know, can't find it. I'm also not trying to search up a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I think it's called Hoppers. Yeah. Hoppers is the movie where it's that lizard. It comes out on March 6th in 2026. So we still have about, 4 or 5 months to go. 4 months now since it is December 1st. 4 months in a week almost. And the Hoppers will be coming out soon. And that's where that meme that we got where it's like lizard, where he's pushing the button and it's a little gecko or a lizard pushing the button. It's funny. Oh yeah, there you go. Drake May is in the MVP conversation. I like to see that. I like to see these young guys fighting it out the whole season long, giving their teams a chance to get into the playoffs and hopefully fight for a Super Bowl. So Drake May is definitely one of those players playing really well. As we get the run back here on the kickoff, looks like he's only going to get about to the 24-yard line. Maybe give him a little half yard, 24 and a half. But it looks like the Patriots will get the ball back, and let's see what they can do here in almost midway to the second quarter, as it should be about 12 to 11 minutes left. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for being here. I definitely love when we have some people on the channel here giving me comments, especially during these lives. It can get quite repetitive here and a little bit lonely sometimes if nobody's on giving me comments and stuff like that. But I definitely appreciate y'all being here and keeping me occupied as well as having fun watching the game here. But yeah, I think what the Patriots did here is obviously the best uh, best way to build a team. They built on the defensive line and the offensive line, and then they got their quarterback of the future in Drake May as he goes out here as Stevenson runs a wildcat formation. Get about to 3rd and 1 there. But yeah, they definitely put Drake May in the best position possible. Their offensive line is playing really well. He hasn't been pressured tonight at all. 6 for 8. I think they said 78 yards for a touchdown as well. So definitely playing some clean football here. And obviously the play calling is very good. But in the first 25 games, it says here Drake May has 68.8 completion percentage, which is an NFL record for one of the younger players to do it in a 25-game span. So definitely, Patriots got a good one in Drake May. He's very, very good and concise. Plays like a veteran already, pretty much. It says, wait, what fantasy app do you have? We use Sleeper, but my work league is in the Yahoo app. So I can bring this up here so I can show you which fantasy app we use. But yeah, we use Sleeper Fantasy. I don't know if you've heard of it. But right here, obviously, if you can look up there on the URL or the website, it says sleeper.com. That's the one that we use. It's just one of the better surfaces in our opinion. It's very easy to use in our opinion. And that's why we like it. We don't like having to go through all these different buttons to get to a certain spot. They make it easy, clear, and very enjoyable to use. As Drake May drops back, he gets tackled, and I think it's going to be 4th down. Jalen Carter, or Abdul Carter, sorry. Abdul Carter makes the tackle. He says, we had Mac Jones. Now he is with the 49ers. Yeah, I remember. Mac Jones didn't really play all that well for y'all, but now he's playing pretty well for the 49ers when he has to play. So definitely, obviously didn't fit y'all's system, but definitely benefited y'all. So now that you guys can get Drake May out there playing the way he is. So we'll get a punt here, and it looks like a really bad punt. Only netting about maybe 20 yards or so. It's pretty crazy. So we definitely got a botched punt there. Definitely works in the favor of the New York Giants. Yeah, so we'll see. It says it's rewind time. I looked up your account and Zoe did not come up. Huh. It says, oh, search it up. It's called at it's underscore rewind underscore time. It says, oh, okay. It says, I subscribe to you. Nice. Love to see everybody subscribing to everybody. It says he also subbed to you too. Hey, fishy, fishy. Really love it. Really love it. Also, guys, if you do like to play football, down in the description below on this YouTube video, there should be a link. If not, I will update it. Should be a link to our Discord where everybody that is a follower here or has a Discord and is a follower, we have a community there where we talk all the time about anything. It could be football, it could be fantasy football, it could be just about life. Anything y'all want to know or ask or anything you can ask in there. We have definitely a lot of channels there that you can send some fun messages or ask some questions in. He says, did you hear about Kyler Murray Brock Purdy trade? No, I don't even think that would happen, to be honest. That's an interdivision trade, as I am a Seahawks fan. So in the NFC West, I don't think the 49ers would trade away Brock Purdy for Kyler Murray. He says it might happen. I'd be pretty surprised. But I don't think the Cardinals and the 49ers would want to do that. I could see them sending away Mac Jones for sure. But Brock Purdy, they just paid a whole bunch of money. And I definitely think they're going to keep him. Says, do you watch MLB? Not really too much. Obviously, the season ended. And it should start up in a few months, I believe. But no, I didn't really watch it too much. If there's any teams that I go for, it's obviously the Seattle Mariners or the Texas Rangers. Those are the two teams that I follow. I'm not a huge Houston Astros fan, although I have gone to a Houston Astros game. Jameis Winston. I love Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston's hilarious. Let's see. He says true. Oh yeah. He says Mac Jones to take over Mahomes' spot. Yeah, Mahomes isn't playing very well this year. But neither is the entire team there for the Kansas City Chiefs. So I guess we can finally say that that dynasty could be coming to an end as a lot of those players are getting older. But we'll see. I wouldn't mind not seeing the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs for a few years. But obviously, they have to keep them out on the AFC side this year because they still have a chance to make the playoffs. Hoping that the AFC teams do not let them in because it would be a whole different playoffs without the Chiefs there. Okay, 2nd and 6 here for the Giants. Wando Robinson went for a catch for 4 yards. Now they're going to hand it off. Looks like to Singletary. Gets about 3 yards there. Hey, Fishy Fishy says the Chiefs were too overrated. Yeah, I think the same thing, but they are a good football team. Can't say that they aren't. They have a lot of Super Bowls within the past, like, what is it, 7, 8 years, something like that. So definitely one of the better teams right now, but not playing that way this year. He says, I have to go. No problem, man. Thank you for being here as much as you could be. I appreciate you subbing if you did. And make sure you leave a like on the video before you take off. But have a good one, man. Be safe. Have a great Monday night. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Giants. So they crossed the midfield marker there as they are now at the 43-yard line in their own territory. Oh, Singletary is a big run here. He's going to get another 1st down. Very nice. It says, yes, they are. They have extra help. The zebras, a.k.a. the referees. Yeah, pretty much. Definitely getting a lot of calls. a lot of people will say we're just haters and that everybody gets this type of calls. But if you really look into it, I don't think they get those types of calls that change the game like that. But still, obviously, the Chiefs are a great team. But yeah, definitely some questionable calls there, or no calls. I feel like there's a lot of calls that could have gone against the Chiefs, but that weren't called or the flag was waved. It's Rewind says, same, I got to go too. Thanks for hanging with me tonight. You have a good one. You too. It's Rewind time. Thanks for subbing if you did. Make sure to look up y'all's channels after this. But yeah, definitely appreciate y'all for being here. Thanks for commenting, and you guys have a great Monday night. All right, 2nd and 10 here for the Giants. Motioning Theo Johnson. Looks like it'll be a run. And it's a Jackson Dart run and a pitch to Singletary. And they get about 5 yards. That's a dangerous one right there. Griffin B says, yo, what's up, Griffin? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in here as we do this play-by-play reaction. And yeah, Patriots are up 17-7 right now in the second quarter. There is a flag on the field. Ooh, ineligible man downfield. Oh, John Runyon. He took off a little bit too early as the quarterback was still in the pocket, I guess, before he passed that ball. But yeah, he crossed that line and went to go take a block before the ball was passed. Trayton, what's up, Trey? How you doing? He says Giants suck. So far, yeah, they haven't been doing too well. Oh, Wando Robinson gets rocked there by Gonzalez. It says you have to see the AI New York Giants. AI did them dirty. I have not seen anything like that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure with AI and what it does and what people make it do, it could do some pretty dirty things for sure. It says Griffin says in my standing league, should I play Burrow versus the Bengals? I don't think Burrow would play against the Bengals, but I'm pretty sure you mean whoever they're playing against them next week. I think it's the Bills over Lamar versus the Steelers next week. I'm going to be 8-5 with the most points in the league, second place. Might need one more win and I'm in, but have CMC and Kittle. Ooh, Theo Johnson cannot come down with that pass there. 4th and 10. We might see a field goal kick here from the Giants. Theo Johnson is mad. But I'd probably still go. I mean, Joe Burrow didn't play all that bad. Let me see what Lamar Jackson did. I don't have him in any league, so I really don't keep up too much with people that are not on my team. But I'm pretty sure he didn't do too bad. Oh, he actually did really bad. Oh, yeah. If anything, I would probably go with Burrow. Even though he just got back, obviously he's looking a lot healthier. He played a lot better, definitely passing the ball a lot. Oof. Looks like it's the Patriots' ball here after that 4th down stop. But yeah, I'd probably go with Burrow. Burrow versus the Bills is probably the better bet here. It says on by which two would you play in the standard? Jefferson, Igbuka, and Sutton next week. Let me go check the matchups here for them. I am a big person on playing people based off matchups. So let me search up their matchups right now at this point in time. Sutton and who else? Igbuka. All right, so Justin Jefferson is going to play up against Washington after a horrible game against my Seattle Seahawks. Pretty awesome. Cortland Sutton will play against Las Vegas. That's a very favorable matchup, as he did have one this past week at 17.2 points. And Igbuka will play up against New Orleans, which is also a pretty favorable matchup. In my opinion, I would like to go with Justin Jefferson. But again, I really don't trust that Vikings offense whatsoever. So I might go with Sutton and Igbuka if I'm being honest here. And Mika has been leading a lot with the targets there for the Buccaneers. I think they will play up against the New Orleans Saints, so it should be a better matchup for him. Hopefully, Baker Mayfield can get him the ball a little bit more. In my opinion, he's still relevant within the red zone there, as he does have quite a bit of touchdowns, and I think this one could be a heavy touchdown usage game for him. And Cortland Sutton going against Las Vegas. He's played them before. Didn't play so well, but I do think he would play well this upcoming game. So those are my opinions there. I would not be mad at you if you played Justin Jefferson versus, Sutton. It's not a bad play for sure, as he's going up against Washington, which is pretty bad on defense at this point in time. So yeah, those are my opinions there. As we are on commercial break here, Patriots will have the ball. But yeah, so 17-17 still in the second quarter here. Patriots are leading the Giants. Still a fairly decent game. Could be a lot better. Could be a lot worse, though, as it was 17-0 in the first quarter before the Giants got on the board. So definitely cannot complain so far. Let's see. Close some of these windows here. Let's check. Let's see. It says I'm playing Rice as wide receiver 1 for sure, and James Cook, Kyron Williams, Jason Myers. Nice. I like to see that you have the Seattle Seahawks kicker. He played well this past week. Browns defense next week versus Titans, but with Kittle on bye, would you play Strange this week versus the Colts in case I can't get Goddard off bye? Someone just dropped him for some reason. Interesting. Goddard hasn't really been playing all that well. I know this past week that he played, he only got like 4.7 points or something like that. So definitely probably would play somebody else. One of those guys that I talked about. Strange is not bad. He's been playing actually pretty well. But yeah, it looks like a botched kick there is what happened on 4th down. So Henderson will get the ball there, run for a first down, 10 yards. But yeah, I wouldn't mind Strange, to be honest. I'd probably say Strange over Goddard, as Goddard is not the primary receiver. It's now A.J. Brown. I guess those trade rumors of A.J. Brown requesting a trade really got to the Eagles, and now they're using him a lot. So I'd probably say Strange for sure. It says, do you think it was a good idea for the Buffalo Bills to get Cook, or waste of time? I think Cook is good. Definitely, obviously, there are a lot of better running backs than him, but he's very serviceable, and he fits their type of system, obviously. I think Josh Allen is, a spectacular player, and I think James Cook takes away some of the, I guess, strategy for some defenses, because they could just load the box and bring a lot of pressure into Josh Allen. But with James Cook being a very good pass catcher in the backfield, a good outlet guy on screens, and really good between the tackles as well as on stretch plays for the run, I do think he adds another element to the Buffalo Bills. And so I do think that him as a player definitely makes the Bills better. So, like I said, a lot of better running backs out there, in my opinion, but he's definitely a game changer for the Bills. Ooh, looks like that play is coming back here for the Patriots. Garrett Bradbury on the hold. Hey, Ray Gamer, what's up? He says sometime earlier in the year also dropped Brian Thomas Jr., and I have him, but probably sitting him. He's been disappointing, and Jay Jettas because the quarterback. Yeah, obviously, a lot of crazy stuff has been happening this year. Definitely a really wild year for sure. Can't disagree with you there. Just hope you've been good, fam. I missed your streams. Oh, you're good. Thanks for being here today. Definitely always love when you're here in the chat too. Always being like W Vince, WAJ, W Reed, WNSP in general. So really good to see you. I hope you're doing good as well. hopefully all your fantasy leagues, I know you're in a lot. Hopefully you're doing well in a lot of them and hopefully making the playoffs in majority, if not all. But I'm in 4 leagues, have 3 playoff spots solidified, and one of them I have to win this next week to make sure that I get in for sure in the last fourth league. Only in 4 leagues. So it says in the NSP league I made playoffs 8-5 now. Nice, love to hear it. Ooh, it looks like he's gonna get another touchdown here, maybe. Touchdown! Wow, what a great pass by Drake May. So Kyle Williams with a 33-yard touchdown reception. Let me go ahead and update this scoreboard. That was a really good pass. Even with the cornerback coming down on him. Oof, let's see if they get him down. So I will change this. We will see. Definitely looks like the other foot got down. So I think this should be a touchdown for sure. And it looks like they will solidify this as a touchdown. The extra point is good. Let's go ahead. 24-7 in the second quarter here, boys and girls. Definitely very interesting game for sure. So 24-7. Almost halftime, guys. If you are not aware, at halftime, I do pull up a screen here and I take a break. So I can go to the restroom, get some more water, stuff like that. But we will be back after halftime to continue with this Monday Night Football live. So yeah, definitely make sure you come back after halftime. It says, okay, he is Cook is where Diggs was. What do you mean? He is Cook is where Diggs was. Oh, you're talking about Brandon Cooks? Or who are you talking about? Brandon Cooks, I think, is like on Texans, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong there. It says I made playoffs in most leagues. There's a chance I make it in all except one. Just need one more win in those 4 leagues where it's going to be close to having 3rd and 4th playoff spot. Nice. 24-7. Yes, sir. It says, have a good night, guys. Hope your Thanksgiving was good. You too, Ray Gamer. Thanks for popping in here. But good luck in all your fantasy leagues. Hopefully you win a few championships this year. I believe in you. But yeah, we are in another commercial break here. But like I said, guys, at halftime, I will be putting up a screen. So definitely make sure that you come back. So that way we can keep going here. Definitely love having all the comments here and everybody live. So make sure you come back. Really appreciate y'all for sure. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. But what about y'all? Y'all watch any other sports? You guys watch baseball? You guys watch basketball? Who's y'all's favorite teams? You guys watch hockey? I know hockey is about to start up if it hasn't started up already. If you like tennis, I watch tennis sometimes. Tennis is pretty year-round almost. But yeah, let me know, what sports do you guys like watching besides football? Next Monday Night Football will be a good one. I will not be here, so hopefully somebody else can do the Monday Night Football game, but it's the Chargers against the Eagles. Both teams are 8-4 and fighting for a playoff berth. Ooh. Oh, no. It looks like that kick returner had a little bit of an oopsie. Hopefully he is okay. But it looks like the ball came out, but I still believe that the Giants will keep the ball, as he looked like he was down before that ball came out, but we'll see. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, that was a pretty sick hit. And it looks like that ball is out before he actually touches down on the ground. So this might be a fumble recovered by the Patriots. Uh, let's see what happens here. But their kick returner, Gunnar Oslewski, hope he is okay as he's looking a little bit wobbly. Definitely probably a concussion type injury here as it was a helmet to helmet hit. Says Diggs is where Cook is at. Let's see what they say here. Yep, so it's the Patriots ball. So Diggs is where Cook is at. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're talking about Brandon Cooks for sure now. Now that I look at it, but let me know if I'm correct in there or not. But yeah, Diggs is where Cook is at. I think Diggs is great. Uh, Obviously, he had a slow start to the season, but he's playing a lot better. He is one of the top options here for Drake May. Definitely playing a lot better this time of year. It says, I'm a baseball fan, New York Yankees. Nice. Pretty good. I know they didn't do too hot this past year, but hopefully this upcoming year they make a few trades, make a few signings, as signings are pretty huge in baseball. Massive contracts for a lot of years. As Mac Hollins catches that ball for a first down. So yeah, pretty cool. So I have to go with the Chargers winning next week instead of the Eagles. Yeah. I don't know who's going to win, actually. It's going to be a pretty good game. I believe it's in LA. So Philly will be traveling to the Rams Stadium. Or sorry, not the Rams Stadium, the Charger Stadium. It is the Rams Stadium also, though, as they share a field. But definitely pretty cool Monday Night Football. Dizzle is here. This is the guy I was talking about. His name is Kevin. We call him Dizzle because that's one of his names on the channel. But yeah, he says, Vince, what's up, Dizzle? How you doing, man? Can't believe you didn't believe in your team again to cover. But yeah, 24-7 here. Patriots are leading almost halftime. But appreciate you coming in. How's it going, man? How you doing? Drake May looking like an MVP. You like the mullet? Yeah, I do like the mullet. It actually looks good on you. I wasn't. I was hopeful that it would look good on you, and I was like, I don't know, it could not look that good. Uh, but yeah, definitely looks good on you. So I would say keep it as long as you want, basically, obviously. But yeah, looks very good. He says, I took the Giants. I know. I took the Patriots. I know they'll cover against this. With Giants playing Jackson Dart instead of Jameis Winston, they lose that fire and that intensity Jameis Winston brought. So he says, yes, yeah. Definitely going to be a good game next week on Monday Night Football. Hopefully Reed can be live. If not, maybe AJ will be live. We'll see. Let's see. He says, I like it better now that the fade is wearing off. It kind of looks too much like a Hispanic cut earlier. Yeah, I always like to get like a haircut. Kind of, my hair is a little wonky right now from this headset. But basically, I like to get a haircut and have, my hair grow out too with the fades that I get. It just always looks better, in my opinion, after like a few days. So if I ever have like an event, I'm going to a wedding or I'm going to a party or a Christmas party or something like that, or just have like an important meeting coming up, I always like to get my haircut like 3 or 4 days before that time. So that way it grows out a little bit and it always looks pretty good instead of having a bald head. But yeah, agreed. Says they always say the 1 week haircut rule, it looks better then, and I agree. Yeah, same. That's exactly what I do. Says fourth place in my turkey trot. I know. Well, you said 1830 something, 1831 or something like that, right? Pretty good pace. Says I think they will win by 4. Oh, that's a good prediction. Definitely put some money on it if you're feeling pretty confident there. It says the curls go crazy though. Barbara thought I got a perm. I said it's natural. Okay, Lamar Jackson. That's funny. Oh yeah, but we're talking on this channel too, Dizzle. Hopefully next year we can go to Gillette Stadium, go see a Patriots game. But we'll see. We might do a San Francisco 49ers game since we've done Seahawks last year. This year we did Lambeau. Next year we'll go to Levi Stadium maybe. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It says 1832 pace, 558 pace, terrible second mile. Oof. You felt the second mile blues, huh? Yeah, usually the first mile feels amazing. Second mile, you start getting a little sluggish. And then, third mile or 3.2, the last 3.2, you get a little bit of a jolt to finish up. So always the middle of the race. That's the most boring sometimes. That's where people also phase out. See who's the real deal, who's the real runner. It says, you just let me know. Yeah, man. I would love to go link up over there. Definitely looks like a fun stadium for sure. Looks like you can get rocking in there for sure. How's the weather over there, man? Over here, it's 47 degrees. I think earlier in the week, it went down to like 41 over here in Texas. What is it like over there in Mass? 610, 635, then all gas, no brakes. I had more in the tank too. Almost 3 hours of sleep, not bad. Yeah, I remember you told me. Did you actually go to that party and drink a little bit before your turkey trot? Is that what you ended up doing? That's why you got 3 hours of sleep? Let's see. 3rd and 5 here. Drake May back there with Stevenson. They are in the red zone here. Drake May tosses the rock. Ooh. I know Gabe needs a touchdown here from Hunter Henry. Let's go ahead and check what that game is looking like. So I believe Gabe is still 16 points behind. Hunter Henry hasn't gotten a catch. But 4th and 5, looks like we'll get a field goal kick here from the Patriots. I would change this prematurely. And it is up and it is good. So it looks like we got another score change right before the half. Let me put that up there. Obviously, pretty decent game, I'll say. Definitely the Patriots running away with it again, as it is now 27-7. But yeah, definitely a good game for the Patriots for sure. Let's see. He says it's in the 20s right now. Yeah, we had some people in here from Wisconsin earlier. They said it's in the 20s over there too. So I'm guessing we went to the right game, because if not, we would probably be stuck in snow. I know. I think it was like 2 or 3 days after we left Wisconsin on Thursday when the Packers played the Lions. It was snowing in Green Bay on the field. So we just missed the snow game. But we were definitely not prepared for a snow game because Reed was in shorts. Like he forgot to bring some pants and stuff. So he was in shorts. He says, it's going to snow tomorrow. Ooh, stay safe, my guy. Stay safe. It says 4 high noons actually kept it really low key. Just played pool. Nice. That's always a fun time when you're just kind of kicking back, hanging out with people, playing pool, something like that, playing darts, playing poker. Sometimes we do that too. Or just we play that card game called Magic. We do that all the time. So yeah, it's always good to keep it low key sometimes. It says caught up with some peeps, had a great time. Sounds like good, man. It says refrain from the boom boom stick. Boom boom stick. 27 Pats, yeah. 27-7. Patriots leading the Giants here. It definitely looks like they are going to solidify an AFC East title for sure, as long as they don't have any self-destructs. But yeah, they have a 2-game lead in the AFC East. Should be moving to a 3-game lead after this, I believe. So definitely good for them. Oh, that was almost intercepted there. Yeah, Jackson Dart just still needs another year under his belt here before I think he's actually a really, really good quarterback. If he is, never know. But obviously, his head coach got fired. A lot of turnover there in the Giants organization room. But the Patriots defense obviously playing really well too. So let's see. 2nd and 10 here. Jackson Dart back there. He's going to pass the ball. Very similar route, just a little bit shorter there to Theo Johnson, 5 and out. So it should be about 3rd and 5 here. Moves that were made this offseason, Joe, and you talked about it much earlier, whether free agency, the draft. Yeah, Robert Kraft obviously having a really good time. CEO there for the Patriots, saying hi to some young whippersnapper trying to meet him in one of those upper decks. Some very wealthy people, most likely. Let's see, Jackson Dart, back to pass. Looks like he's going to get hit, but he throws the ball, and it looks like it's going to be just short to Theo Johnson there. 4th and 1. I believe that's Theo Johnson. Who's that? Oh, Manhurts. One of their other tight ends. Yeah, it looks like he got into that ball, caught it. So should be like a 4th and 1 situation. Timeout is taken as here's the throw. The pressure by Jason. My goodness. Jackson Dart's going to get severely hurt one of these days doing things like that. What a pass, though, for sure. But yeah, crazy. Should not be doing that. He's going to hurt himself. Playing hero ball almost. Not that he's being much of a hero right now. So it looks like they're going to go for it here. Jackson Dart actually playing pretty well. 8 of 11, 67 yards, 1 touchdown, 12-yard rushing. So not playing too bad. It says we will be 11 and 2. I think we will get to 16 and 3. Yeah, y'all's schedule is fairly beneficial to y'all. So I could definitely see y'all getting to 16 and 3 for sure. Or not 16 and 3. It'd probably be like 14 and 3, 17 games. Unless you're talking about, a deep playoff run and winning the Super Bowl. Maybe. It says, who should the Giants hire as the next head coach? Offense or defensive mind? Give me some candidates. That's a hot job. I don't really know who's up for a possible, hiring. Usually there are a lot of offensive coordinators that get talked about. Obviously, I don't think offensive minds have really worked there in New York. Obviously, Brian Daboll getting fired is probably a good thing. Who knows? But maybe Spags. I know he's always been in the running for a head coaching job. Maybe this past year right now that's happening, not being very good year with the Kansas City Chiefs. Maybe he gets the new job there. I don't know. Definitely, who's the offensive coordinator here for the New England Patriots? His name is slipping my mind. They showed him earlier. Oh my goodness, that was a bad field goal. Yeah, they had talked about the offensive coordinator here. He's been here like multiple times with the Patriots. He's maybe a candidate here. Obviously, the Patriots would want to hang on to him. But yeah, there are quite a bit. Matt Collins there with the catch. Looks like 2nd and 3 now. I can look up some head coaching candidates. Haven't really looked into that too much. Candidates for 2026. You never know if we get some. Ooh, another good catch there. Douglas. That's Pop Douglas. So this hiring cycle here, 24 young candidates, it says. It says Joe Brady. Not too bad there. Where is it? Oh, Stevenson. Jesus. Oh, wow. This is an amazing name here for you, Dizzle. There's a guy named the offensive coordinator for the Colts, Bob Cooter. The Cooter guy, the Cooter God. He could be a candidate here for the New York Giants position. That'd be funny. It says Detroit versus Dallas banger Thursday night football game. Oh, it should be a good one. Should be a really good one, especially the way Dallas is playing right now. I like how you did 3 L's there in Dallas's name, saying that they're going to lose, basically. It says Cowboys are all of a sudden sneaky scary with a decent defense, not great, but serviceable. Yeah, they played just well enough, to be honest. But yeah, the offense is really good. So CeeDee Lamb, obviously Javonte Williams, obviously the thug there is the wide receiver too. Um, but yeah, they're playing really good. Dak Prescott is a great quarterback. He gets his guys the ball. But yeah, let me look at more of these head coaching candidates. I just thought you'd like that name there with Bob Cooter. Let's see. Any other guys that stick out here? Mike Kafka, the interim head coach right now. Maybe he stays and retains the job. People are saying Clint Kubiak, the Seahawks offensive coordinator. I hope that doesn't happen because I would like to have some, our offensive coordinator stay there, some repertoire there with his young guys. But 2 seconds left. It looks like the Patriots are going for the field goal here. Looks like they get it. So I will update that score and we will go into halftime, boys. So make sure you leave some comments for me here or come back after halftime and we will continue to keep this going. I will update the score very briefly in a little bit. Now, when we come back, it'll say third quarter, 30-7. So yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Make sure you come back after halftime. Keep saying, putting some comments down there. Now it's 30-7. Yeah. Says if Pickens stuck that hurdle on Thanksgiving, would have been goated a touchdown. Yeah, definitely a really good game. I was really happy with this year's Thanksgiving games. They definitely were some good games this year. So, but again, guys, I will be back. Thank you, and we'll see you after halftime. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Dizzle. Probably talking over here. I was pretty quiet for a little bit, so. But yeah, we're back and we're ready. Says any Black Friday or Cyber Monday purchases? Nah, just a lot of Home Depot purchases. I got a bunch of tools and everything for the house. Bought a lawnmower, all that stuff. Since we've lived here in an apartment, didn't really need one, but now bought one and all that stuff. So a lot of purchases for the home. But thank you there. Thank you, thank you. I'd have been muted the rest of the time, to be honest, because I was checking up on some sleeper stuff. I just noticed that I didn't even get to pick on this past game. So could have gone a point up there, but my mistake. I was going to choose the Patriots anyways to cover, but oh well. You get an extra point there, Dizzle, for yourself, since I didn't choose. Push mower or tractor. We don't have a big yard, so it's just going to be a push mower. Self-propelled. So basically like a tractor, duh. No, yeah, self-propelled mower. So helps me go up. We have like some areas that are on an incline, so all that stuff. He laughs. He's like, haha. But yeah, so you'll officially be, I think, like 3 ahead of me. So I'll be 2 ahead of you in the total standings. I think. Let's see. Let's see, and he's a little too high there. So it looks like the Patriots will get the ball back. I just saw the kick play by the Giants. Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened at all. Young Hoku was going for the kick and I guess misjudged it. Took too big of some steps. I don't know what the heck happened, to be honest. It says got a cold. I have a bad one 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah. Ever since it started getting cold down here in Texas, our apartment, we never had the heater on or anything. So I think one of these nights wasn't covered fully by the blanket or something. Got a little sick. Also was traveling and moving a lot of stuff. So I think my body was just tired in general. I was waking up sore and stuff like that from all the moving and everything. And so I think my body was just tired, to be honest, from all the planes, all the travel, the cold weather, and stuff like that. So, got a little bit of some allergies, I think, is what it is. But yeah, probably a common cold as well added on there. I'm just like super stuffy here in my sinuses. It usually happens after I travel and stuff, but we're traveling again this upcoming weekend. We're going to Florida on Sunday and not coming back until Friday. So we'll be over there for 5 days or 4 days or 6 days or something like that, whatever. So hopefully my cold goes away. Yesterday I woke up with a little bit of a worse cold. Today wasn't that bad. I felt better. So hopefully tomorrow I feel even better and have all the symptoms go away besides probably some sinus congestion, but I'm taking some allergy medication and some spray, so no spray. So should be good. Says I got a couple of things this weekend. Nothing crazy though. What'd you get? Did you buy a big flat screen TV? It says got some hats and beanies. Oh, nice. What kind of hats did you get? Was it like Patriots hats? Was it just some other type of designer hats or anything that looks cool? Nike flip flops. Wow. There you go. For when you go to golf or something, right? Golf balls. There you go. See, I was right on the money. Golf balls, obviously. Do you get those specialized golf balls? I know there's certain golf balls that are pretty expensive and pretty good. Since you're actually pretty decent at golf, apparently, I'm pretty sure you got some good ones. It's a hoodie, awesome for the cold weather. But yeah, it looks like the Patriots are playing phenomenally well here. Stevenson there, actually getting back to playing a lot. So it's Stevenson and Henderson kind of. I feel like Stevenson's getting more touches at this point in time uh, than Henderson is. But, it is what it is. There you go. Muted for the sneezes. It says then stocking stuffers, diffuser, attachment for the Dyson, sea salt spray, mouthwash, floss, toothpaste. Wow, you went all out, man. How much money did you end up spending? That looks like all that stuff would stack up to a pretty good couple $100, especially for the Nike flip flops, the hoodie, some hats, some beanies. Not too much of the other stuff, maybe the Dyson and the diffuser. But I wonder all about the other stuff. It says the golf balls go for 55. I got 2-pack for 100. Best sale you'll see in those. Wow, there you go. That's nice. That is nice. Drake May running around. Abdul Carter's chasing him, but it's not fast enough. Drake May will get the first down and slide down for his own safety, unlike Jackson Dart does. Had a chance in MVP for Drake May.
Well, he's making a strong case. We put the three up that are the leading candidates. Him getting one of them, and the night that he's having, certainly making a strong case. Still a lot of football left to be played.
All right, 1st and 10 here. It's going to hand it off there to Henderson. Gets about 2 or 3 yards. See where they spot him. Probably going to be 2nd and 7. Mike Vrabel.
Patriots 2001 to 2008, won 3 Super Bowls, used in goal line situations as a receiver, got touchdown passes at Super Bowl 30.
Oh, yeah, Mike Vrabel was like 10 for 10. 10 catches, 10 touchdowns, something like that. I think that's what it was. It says I got a Utah Mammoths beanie, 4 hats, Woo Sox, Supersonics, Celtics. Pop Douglas gets another catch there for first down. Then some random minor league teams out west. Their logos were sick. Something hops. Nice. Hillsboro or something. I think I've heard of Hillsboro. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I might be thinking of another Hillsboro. But yeah, I've heard of Hillsboro. I don't know if it's the one that you're thinking of too, though. And it says I'm pretty much done for Xmas, though. There you go. Good job. We haven't done any Christmas shopping, to be honest. So we probably should be doing that since we're not going to be home for a while. But we'll probably do it that week that we come back and hope everything comes in. But yeah, I got to get some stuff for the parents. They're coming up for Christmas up here. I got to get some stuff for the in-laws because my wife might be going down over there for us while I work. Only have Christmas Day off. I work on Christmas Eve, work the day after. So we'll see what gets done. But we're not going to buy too many presents this year just because we bought a house. So everybody kind of knows that we're not going to be going all balls to the wall with Christmas presents this year like we did in past years. It says, and I got a new pair of Oakleys. Dang. So you got some good stuff, man. You got some good stuff for yourself. That's pretty good. All right, 3rd and 1 here. Sounds like the heater just turned on. Keep this place a little warm and toasty. It says I just got to shop for a 9-year-old kid for Salvation Army. I do one every year. Yeah, so do we. We're going to end up going to Walmart. And they have the angel tree is what they call it here in Texas. I don't know if they do that over there too. I don't know if it's like a national thing or just a Texas thing for the Walmart or something. But yeah, we do angel tree as well. I think it's pretty national because there's been a lot of people posting it on TikTok. But we do, my wife does one and I do one. So she gets a girl and I get a boy. And we do a bunch of shopping for them too. So we got to go do that when we come back from our trip. Spread the love, be thankful for what we got and give a little bit back. So it's always good to do something like that. Make somebody's Christmas for sure. be a hidden hero is what I call it. Oh, there you go. There's Diggs. Stephon Diggs for a first down. Let's see. Oakley encoder strike swagged out. Jeez. Oh, yeah. It's Angel Tree here. Yeah, that one. Very good. Very good. Good job, Dizzle. Glad you're giving back, being somebody's Santa Claus this year. Stephon Diggs only got 2 catches. Oof. Stevenson gets dropped for a 2-yard loss. So let's go check on my buddy, see how he's doing. Ooh, he's barely winning. He's winning 128.44 to 128.31. He needs this dub. He needs it so bad. He needs that dub desperately to stay up in the rankings with us. I mean, he'll still be in playoffs and everything, but it'll be a little bit stickier. A little bit stickier for him. Everybody is, I think I'm 8-4. My brother is in first place, who's also at 8-4. He just has a little bit more points than I do. I'll actually pull it up right here. So let me get on there. My brother is N Vento. Our last name is Vento, so that's him. He's 8-4, has 1768.4. I'm drinking my cup. I'm 8-4 as well, 1705. This is my buddy, Master Jedi. His name's King Louis's Reign. He's at 1625, and he's 8-4 as well. And as you can see, everybody else who's fighting for the playoffs here from 4 to 7 is 7-5. He's playing up against this guy. So he's barely leading right there. But yeah. I went ahead and beat this guy, and my brother went ahead and beat this guy. This is Gabriel, another Patriots fan. Ooh, Henderson didn't get to corral that ball as it got knocked out while he was bobbling it. He went ahead and won here, so he's 7-5 winning. Obviously, this guy's 7-5 also. He's trying to get this dub. And this guy is 7-5, Hunter. He got the dub. So everybody from right here, 7 and up, is going to get a dub besides this gentleman right here and possibly my friend or my other guy, Acuna. Ooh, did he miss that? Ooh, at least I don't got to update the score, so it's a good thing for me. But a little bit wide to the left there on the 44-yard kick. Yeah, he just kind of sliced down just a little bit. Didn't get some good footing. So yeah, everybody here, and then these are obviously the guys that are not doing so well. So, but yeah, just some fantasy implications there in those ones. It says, "Would you rock Oakley's, Vince?" Not really. I know some of the Oakleys have like the long ones that go like this. I have just some regular sunglasses. I believe they are brand's name too. I can't remember. They're in my truck. I've dropped them a few times, so it doesn't really matter. I'm a real what's it called? Low key type of person. I don't like to get a lot of super big brand name stuff. But yeah, so I wear whatever, to be honest, as long as it has some shade for me that I can wear in my car driving on the way back. I'm good to go. But yeah, I don't think I've ever bought any sunglasses that are like severely name brand. I got these last sunglasses that I got for me like 3 years ago for Christmas. Had the same ones. Says that was a gross kick. Yeah, he hit it with his foot kind of bad. So, but yeah, so I don't got to change the scoreboard. I barely noticed that I was in full screen. But Patriots are up 30-7. So still a pretty decent game. There's Gabe. He says, "Go Pats." I know, man. You need Hunter Henry to get some touchdowns there. He hasn't caught the ball since like the beginning of the second quarter. I think you're still down against Kyrie because of that. Yeah, still down by 16 points. So you need a couple catches and some touchdowns for that legacy game for Hunter Henry. Says, look up the ones I got. Frames are massive. Let's see. The encoder strike. Oakley encoder strike. Did you get them vented or not? Let's see. Right here. Oh yeah, those are massive. Oh my gosh, these are the vented ones. Those are big. I would not wear those, to be honest. They probably look better on you than they do me. Says I used to get Ray-Bans, but I lost them twice. Yeah, I have some Ray-Bans. I think they're knockoff Ray-Bans though. So yeah. Tyron Tracy right there getting some points from my friend. Yeah, I forgot what brand of sunglasses that I got. Let me check. I'm going to type in sunglasses, see what pops up for brands. And Jackson Dart is back there. It looks like he's going to run it and get hit. Of course. Just loves to get hit. Yeah, I forgot what sunglasses they are. With the mullet, they go hard. And you got red frames and yellow frames. They're vented at the top. There you go. There you go. Oh, so you got two sets of them? Is that what you did? Yeah, Wanda Robinson's getting quite a bit of some points here. Yeah, but I have some black Ray-Bans, but like I said, I think they're knockoffs. So, like I said, I'm not really a huge name brand type of dude. Search brands.
You run more than you typically do anyway. As he continues to get more years in the league, he will not run as much. I wouldn't anticipate. You see it all the time. You just don't see things quite as clearly, but I do think there has to be a little.
Yeah, I remember which ones they are, to be honest, so I won't spend too much time looking for them. But yeah, I have some that are name brand or something like that. Ooh, there you go. Tyron Tracy getting about 8.5, 9 yards rushing there on that 1st and 10. So 2nd down and 2. So I got 8 yards on that carry. He says, I'm just a big quality over quantity guy. Yeah, I guess I'm like that too. I don't have like a lot of like pairs of shoes. I have quite a bit of hats. I think I have like 15 different types of hats. I wear like maybe 5 of them on rotation, and the other 10 are just sitting back there for occasional times. But yeah, I'd say like I have like maybe 5 or 6 pairs of shoes, 3 pairs of boots, couple of shirts that are just single color. Some are V-neck, some are not. Have like 6 long sleeves, maybe like 4 or 5 jackets that I wear whenever it actually kind of gets cold here. But yeah, jeans obviously, and just at home clothes basically. So definitely quality over quantity for me. I reuse stuff like no tomorrow. Yeah, I'd say I probably haven't bought myself clothes. I have a lot of button ups. My wife likes me to wear button ups a lot, so I have like these funny button ups with like tacos on them, or sharks on them, dinosaurs on them, stuff like that. So I wear a lot of button ups. I'd say that that's probably the clothing piece that I have the most of. I think I have like 20 button ups. So, but yeah, that's not my doing, obviously. I don't really buy myself clothing very often, but definitely don't mind it when I get it as a gift. So, kind of how I survive, I guess. And Tyron Tracy's just getting the work. So that's good for my friend who's trying to win. So he'll probably say go up to 9-4, like me and my brother. Solidify his playoff spot 100% after that. But it is the fourth quarter, so it's 30-7. So Tyrone Tracy just getting the work here. Seems like the Giants have kind of given up a little bit on this game, so they're just running the rock, trying to get out of this game, to be honest. But yeah. It says, heard you are a big turtleneck guy. Actually, I do not own any turtlenecks. I wonder how I'd look in a turtleneck. That'd be interesting to see. Uh, do you wear any turtlenecks, Dizzle? That'd be funny also. I feel like turtlenecks are like you have to have a certain type of look as well as like a clothing aesthetic to wear turtlenecks. I know one of my friends, he's a physician, he's a PA, he wears turtlenecks. Says, I've been a big button up and vest to work guy recently, all colors. Nice, yeah. The vest actually is a really good look. My wife's been wanting me to buy a vest or something. Just because I wear boots a lot, so the vest with like a long sleeve button up would look nice. I just don't like wearing the long sleeves because it's always hot here in Texas, so I sweat a lot. It says, all right, boss, I got to go to bed. I'm still recovering from the long weekend. Yeah, man, get some rest. I'm going to get off in a little bit too. Hopefully this game goes by quickly. I feel like the Patriots and the Giants should be running out the clock here in the fourth quarter, so I feel like I should be out by 10. Shower up, go to sleep, get some more rest, and hopefully be 100%. So that way I can get over this cold too. But yeah, have a good one, man. Thanks for being in here. And, good win here for the Patriots. So on to 11-2. He says, I got a couple turtlenecks the ladies soak. All right, big timer over here. Got the ladies soaking. You're funny. But yeah, man, have a good night. Get some rest. Thanks for being in here. Let's check the phone. Yeah, big congrats to my little cousin Deshaun. He's in high school and he's playing on varsity right now. He had a good game and they got the dub this past week. Or this past game tonight. So good for him. Hopefully he had fun playing. He's a point guard, so very, very proud. All the little cousins are grown up. Oh, Tracy gets that directly. Oh, no, Singletary. And Singletary's going to go for a touchdown here. Wow, off the Wildcat. Interesting. So let me update this score. Let's see. So let us change the scoreboard. But yeah, that was an interesting run there. Surprised that, all the blockers got out there pretty well. So linemen were way out there getting into work. So let's go ahead and change this up. Devin Singletary with the very, very good run there. Oh, they're going for 2. So let me actually wait to see what this score is going to be. This could be 15 here. Oh, Jackson Dart here. Jackson Dart. Making everybody look silly, making everybody fall, trying to look for somebody. And they get it. Wowza. So it's going to be 15, 30 to 15. Interesting. I mean, I guess you got to do what you got to do to try to win the game, right? Now it should be a 3-possession game. Down by 15. Actually, a 2-possession game, yeah. So let's go ahead and update that scoreboard, as the Patriots will get the ball fairly soon. So here it is, right here, 30 to 15. Boom, 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 boom. Josh Allen in a what's it called? Pistachios commercial. Wonderful, wonderful pistachios. I'll grab a hair dryer. Goodness, how fun! How fun! Bum, 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 bum. How funny. Some of these commercials are funny.
Hi, you might know me from my other job, but I'm a business owner too. Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit or purchasing power as fast to meet our business needs.
What did y'all think of the Seahawks game this past week? If y'all watched it, we had a shutout, our first of the year. Hopefully not the last. But yeah, 26-0, 5 turnovers by our defense. Offense obviously has to continue to step it up. But yeah, only putting 26 points on the board. 7 of those were thanks to the defense. Then we had like 4 field goals and only 1 offensive touchdown for a run. So Sam Darnold did not play very well, but it's better than him throwing 4 interceptions. So, or 3 interceptions, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, definitely did not play well against the Rams, and we ended up playing decent against the Titans, and obviously played a very much better game defensively against the Vikings. So that's what we need to continue to do. This next week is not going to be an easier game, but obviously it's not going to be a tough game. So I'm looking forward to this week. Hopefully we can get another dub here against the Atlanta Falcons. But then again, we'll see. We got to stay up and stay with it to stay in that playoff picture there. And hopefully, we can win the NFC West. The Mays. Yeah, I forgot that Drake May's brother was the one that made that shot for the North Carolina Tar Heels. Oh, there's Hunter Henry. He needs a big gain here. I know Gabe needs that.
Especially last week, when he couldn't get the ball in, the Patriots couldn't score. They had 6 tries from the 1-yard line. And on their family text, his brothers were giving it to him. But they're also his biggest fans.
That's funny.
They're watching every second of their big brother just starring Division football. Yeah, his dad has had quite an impact on him. Still takes a lot of advice from him. The guy that he leans on, and then of course the older brother.
1st and 10 here. It's like they'll run it with Stevenson. He'll get about 2 or 3 yards.
To talk about accuracy, he came in the second year here. leading the NFL in completion percentage, and we've seen some beauties tonight. Yeah, I thought he really played about as well as he could. Last week we started that game, didn't go so well, but not tonight. Right from the get-go, he was putting the ball where he wanted to. And
Bam.
So effective.
Yeah, some great passes by Drake May. Definitely is very deserving of the MVP talks. So I'll take those off. Henderson with the catch there, doing really good. Very good for that guy. Let's check some more sleeper fantasy picks here. Who needs to score?
Everything under 10 yards, check downs, all that. That really has not been the case with Drake May. They've been a part of the passing game in a lot of ways. He's very accurate on the deep crossers. You don't see a lot of that in today's young quarterbacks coming into the league. 78% tonight, touchdown to Kyle Williams, which I think is beauty here tonight.
Henderson again with the carry there. Let's see who else.
When you get a chance to comment on it, the Giants, they go for 2 there. The analytics would say that was the right decision, but if they don't make it, that's still a 3-possession game. I personally didn't think they needed to go for 2 there. I'm sure that'll light up the social media with the analytics, but doesn't make sense to me. You got to get it to 2 possessions first.
Ooh, Drake May finally gets sacked.
Barnes was in there, not alone. A loss of 4 on the sack. Xavier Barnes gets his first of the year. They didn't quite feel you're going to see is Drake May. He knows they're coming, and he's got protection. And what I've seen of him coming into this game, he's usually been a little quicker. He didn't much like what he saw. He's still thinking about getting that mustache fade.
Should have come out in the second half of it gone. They're down in 12. Stevenson out of the backfield.
Yo.
Covering well. Newman was the one that knocked him out.
Was it Newman that he threw out of bounds? I didn't see exactly from here who that was.
Yeah, that was Newman who, and he gets credit for the stop.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Here's a look at it.
Yeah, he was already on the ground.
Down as he threw him out of the way.
Still probably felt good. Only the second punt for Barry. First one did not go wrong.
Let's see, punting here again for the Patriots.
5 yards.
Probably going to take the penalty. Give him a little bit more room to punt the ball.
That'll back him up. The Patriots are playing without their special teams ace in this game, Brendan Schooler, who injured his left ankle. He is an all-pro special teams player. It's been a highlight tonight, save that one punt in the first half by Barron. And over end, Giants came after.
See if the Giants can make a comeback here.
Possession for the Giants. Starts inside the 15-yard line as they trail by 15 in Foxborough.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in tackles?
At Burger King, you are the rules of value. You roll number 82. Everyone gets what they want. Now we choose the deal. So I get exactly what I want and so does the Cookie Princess. There's something for everyone with a $5 deal or $7 trio.
Key to our survival. But quest to the sea of
Now they're making a show about Percy Jackson. Interesting.
I'm a baseball guy. Let's do that
Those are my kid ball. Hey, buddy, you gotta swing those hips, right? And you gotta swing. And if you have the right insurance, you can pay for this yourself. Get all state. Hey, Meta, what's my elevation?
Your elevation is 300 feet below sea level.
All right, guys, but for sure, if they don't score on this drive, I think I might get off, to be honest. Because if they don't get some points on this drive, I don't think they'll end up making this a good game, to be honest. So we'll see what happens right back up here. Also want to get to sleep, especially if there's not too many comments going on in the chat right now.
Black Friday starts now with the new Peloton Cross Training Bike Plus. Ride stronger with full body training. Train smarter with Peloton IQ. And break through with real-time form feedback. Peloton. Thank you so much.
ESPN's V Week begins tomorrow as ESPN.
The V Foundation.
Continue to highlight
Victory over cancer.
Support game-changing research by visiting v.org/donate. Great to see Randy Moss, the Hall of Famer,
Randy Moss.
here with us tonight. 27 touchdown catches in this stadium since it opened in 2002. The great Randy Moss, who lost cancer. It's great to have him back with us at ESPN, doing his work on Sunday mornings.
Oof. Big stop back there.
A loss of 2. About how these guys just get after people up front, and Anthony Jennings, he hits it, and it's just a really well-coached.
Yeah, Tracy Jr. just didn't have no chance on there. Not at all. 2nd and 12 here after the 2-yard loss. But yeah, 10 minutes, 25 seconds left. The Giants, in my opinion, have to get something on this drive. If they don't, it's going to look very, very bleak for them to have enough time at the rate that they're moving the ball to actually make this a game. So, like I said, if they probably don't score on this drive, I will be contemplating whether or not I'll stay on for the remainder of the game. But yeah, 30-15, fourth quarter, 10 minutes, 25 seconds left to go. 2nd and 12 for the Giants. We are on a commercial break.
Not to mention Trump is a team of specialists for taxes, insurance, and estate planning, all with one fee.
Schwab. Hey. How's y'all's Monday night going? Let me know down in the comments whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, wherever you're at. Let me know.
It feels good to be heard. It feels good to Geico.
You miss 100% of the deals you don't shop. Let that sink in.
You do not want to miss all Cyber Days. Sunday through Monday, get up to 50% off gifts for everyone on your list at Kohl's and Kohl's.com.
The new iPhone 17 Pro?
Make their holiday wish come true with AT&T. Get iPhone 17 Pro on us and you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition. Most expensive plan not required. Week 14 of the NFL season kicks off with Thursday Night Football, starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Making some waiver claims at this point in time.
He gets hit in the head by Corey Dirt. He was able to get up, and then when he got up and started to go to the sideline, it looked like his leg caught up there. Maybe two separate situations for Tracy. Second down and 12. This one dropped off for Singletary. They're down and short coming up, and all that, I would imagine, 2 downs to get it, a gain of 10. Now you look at what New England's doing now, playing a little more coverage, and just going to try to keep everything in front of them and make them earn every yard and not give up a big play and quick score. They're down and 2. Jordan slips through.
Ooh, got the first down, Jackson Dart.
Landry on the stop, but not before Jackson Dart picked it up and gave it 3. As much as he likes to run, take a look at the end of this play. Good job of picking it up. He kind of expected to have somebody with eyes on him, but they didn't. There, because he's certainly a threat every time when he's brought back there to throw the football. And the Singletary, and he is brought down immediately, and that's Dirt, who's already at a career high for defensive snaps. He's bounced around. He's actually cut by the Giants out of training camp, but he's getting a lot of work for these Patriots up front. Tyrone Tracy gets carted off. And a good play by Corey Dirt. Bring up 2nd and 9. Yeah, he's made a real impact. He's been exceptional as a pass rusher this year. And as you mentioned, Joe, he's had a career high in snaps. We've had to rely on him. 2nd down and 9. Dart downfield, and it is broken up by Christian Gonzalez. He got in front of Wandale Robinson.
Asking what's the score? 30-15. Patriots are up at this point in time. But yeah, so still a big, big hill for the Giants to come back in this game. Let's see. Currently looking for somebody to pick up. Maybe Trevor Lawrence is my guy. Jackson Dart. Does I see it on the top? Yeah. Now, yeah, I have it up there. Sorry, just making some waiver claims in some of my leagues. I got Drake May, who's going to be on a bye next week. So I have to make sure I have an adequate starter to play in his absence. So. Yeah, so it looks like the Giants will punt here. It's going to be really, really tough for the Giants to go ahead and win this game. Let's see what happens on this punt return. Yeah, that's good. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, boys and girls, but Giants didn't score here. I don't think they will end up making this game interesting. I do think that the Patriots will kind of run this clock out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end it here, boys and girls. Thanks for being alive with me on Monday Night Football here in Gillette Stadium. But yeah, it was a good game at the start. Obviously, the Patriots ran away with this one. And I do think that they will end up winning this game as they are leading 30-15. So we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for being in here. Thanks for all those who subscribed and commented and liked the video today. Definitely was a really good one. The game was not, but that is what it is. So, but anyways, thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time. Hopefully Reed or AJ can do next week's Monday Night Football, as I won't be here. But it's going to be a good one with the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Chargers. So hopefully we can get somebody on here to go live with y'all. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. And as we always say, keep on grinding.